Yeah! You know what time it is, baby. You know what time it is. And I love it. I love it. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Say no. Why are you not talking about it till now? Here's why. Here is why. I wanted to see how the rest of the world was going to react. You already knew how I felt. You needed to find a reason for this behavior. You knew. First of all, you fooled no one with the tournament. That's the biggest shock of all. They thought people were going to buy in. Everyone was supposed to buy in. Oh, he's hurt. LeBron, when they raised the banner, they were supposed to do a tribute and all of this. You see LeBron's face? Did you see the look on his face? He didn't want nothing to do with that tournament no more. He wanted nothing to do with them raising the banner. Because everybody was, dog, you going to raise that? Kobe said no. Once that was the narrative, dog, no, the Lakers ain't going to do it. No. You see, here's what you guys don't know. They were told to raise the banner. That was not their call. The Lakers had no choice but to raise that championship banner from the tournament. And everybody said, well, it ain't a tournament, it's a championship. So it's going up there. It's not a division title. It's a championship. A 7-game championship? Are you insane? You play an 82-game season. And that's why I gotta say to people who don't understand what's happening here, for the people that don't understand what's going on, you know, and they don't seem to get it. They don't seem to understand. Here's the bigger picture. It's not that it was so entertaining. It wasn't. It was so derivatively just evident. Everybody knew the Lakers was going to win this thing. So it was like a money grab. So when they won it, it was like, we saw this coming. Every commenter saw this coming. So when now all of a sudden the whole internet's been riding it, talk shows been riding this, no one has been honoring this thing. So everybody's looking at it as a joke. And then the next thing you know, to make it even more of a joke, they don't even know how to give out MVPs. Now they wanted to give it to LeBron James so bad. They said, oh, well, MVP of the entire tournament. It wasn't just the one game. And so the people are confused because they just remember somebody getting MVP based on the game they played. AD had like 40 some and 22 rebounds, something he can't do on a regular night, but only on that night. It don't seem to make sense to me. You know, and that's where the confusion lies in. Because it's like, do they think before they make a decision? Or they just go ahead and do it? Now, here's the new thing that they're talking about doing next year for the tournament. That the winner gets an automatic berth into the playoffs. Oh, well, damn. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. So you tell me I don't have to win 82 to be the best out of 82 or have a whole season. I got to play months, get on airplanes and fly around. All I got to do is spend 2-3 weeks, win 7 damn games, and I'm in the playoffs? Well, damn, what it say for the other teams that got to go the whole damn season just to make the playoffs? I mean, why do you have a playoff system? Does anyone think that's in the office? Does anyone think? Does that even cross anybody's mind that's sitting at the table? Does that common sense level hit you right there? You're telling me all I got to do is win 7 games and I'm in the damn playoffs next year, the big playoffs, I could just take the rest of the season off. Hell, I'm in the playoffs already. I done won 7 games. This is lunacy. And no one sees it and calls it for what it is. David Stern would have never went for this crap. Altering the game beyond comprehension. Say what you want about David Stern, he wouldn't have changed the game, I'll tell you that. In-season tournament like this, raising a banner. Did you see the banner? Look at the thumbnail. If you were serious about this thing, why would you hang up that generic, look like dollar store, Dollar General store banner up there with those real world championship banners? That thing looks so stupid and out of place. People are like, what is that? That just looks just weird to see it up there. And while LeBron James fans are jumping up and down, celebrating, cheering it on. Yeah, they're jumping up, cheering it on. While all of that was going down and they were cheering for it and rooting and, oh yeah, they were jumping all up and down. They were crazy for it. All the Laker fans is looking like clowns. Like, okay, we won it. That's cool. All right, let's get back to the season. Like, That's how Laker fans are thinking. Like, let's just get back to the season now. All right, we won. Okay, that's cool. We got it. Yay. All right, I'm happy. Cool. We got something. Let's get back to the season though. See, real Laker fans are concerned about the season. They care about that. LeBron James fans just want to have any little thing of victory they feel like is honoring LeBron. They pop champagne for this. And LeBron was all happy and cheering, and he thought the whole world was going to be like, yay! Only Bron fans were. Nobody gave a damn. Now, the Laker fans are trying to tell the LeBron fans to shut up. And once they said they were going to raise that banner, oh my God, the Kobe meme was everywhere. We don't raise division banners, only championship banners. Now you're going against Kobe and Laker lore. They don't do this here. We win championships here. This is what we do. This is our business. We're in the championship business. So once all of the commotion went down, all of the ceremony and the big thing that they was going to have for raising the banner, LeBron was against it. And was like, nah, let's just raise the banner. Let's not make a big fuss about it. He really didn't want to do that. That's why when they raised that banner, he barely was smiling and anything. He just clapping his hands. Yeah. And he wanted to get to the game. There's no more of that excitement for it now because it backfired. It didn't get him the publicity he thought. It backfired right in their face because they don't think. All they see is the numbers. Oh, we had a good turnout. This is fun. No, it's not fun. Nobody wanted to see the Lakers play nobody to get there because they're not good enough to be the good team. You gave them the weakest schedule there was to get to the doggone 7 victories. Then you robbed Phoenix to do it. And after the Phoenix game, everybody knew what time it was, really. Dude lose the ball bouncing all on the floor. LeBron's calling timeout and was able to get it with the ball loose. Then you lose to the Knicks. And the same night they raising the trophy, LeBron played one of the worst games of the season. Couldn't hit a shot. I guess the tournament's over now. He couldn't hit a shot to save his life. He was negative 31. He took 25 shots. He took 23 shots to get 25 points. He was terrible. Now, you would credit the coaching like we did when we did the video because you knew ESPN wasn't going to talk about it. Nobody respects LeBron. I told y'all what was going to happen to Kareem. Once LeBron broke his record, I said, I don't want to, I'm going to knock on wood, but, we got to pray for Kareem. And what happened? Not even a year. Not even 1 year later. What happened? Kareem just mysteriously falls and breaks his hip. And now he's in serious condition. Mm-hmm. Well, if you look at the thumbnail, what looks out of place? That dime store Dollar General banner that they hung up. Look at those world championship banners. And look at that dry, pathetic thing they put up there just 2 days ago. Look at that thumbnail. That tells you all you need to know. Hit the like button, good people. That's because the whole world knows what time it is. The whole world. Listen, people can see it. Other people don't believe it, but it's the actual truth and it's facts. These people know exactly what's going on. They think they can deceive and pull the wool over people's eyes. They said, oh, the final game got 4 million views, like 4 million eyes watching it. It was a high number for a regular season game. You spent 50 to 70 million dollars to get 4 million eyes watching it. You advertised it more than the NBA finals. You've marketed and spent way more money on this than you did the NBA finals. You're paying the people that won this more money than the NBA finals, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life. So you just diminish the value of winning an NBA championship. And saying in time, people will accept this thing. Like they accepted the All-Star game? Team LeBron versus team somebody else? Which was the dumbest concept in the history of mankind, is to say, we're going to take, it's exciting. What's exciting about grown men who work their butt off to earn a spot to be an all-star, to sit there and be chosen by someone else who was selected to be an all-star? Oh, he got more votes, so he gets to select what team you're going to be on. And I got to go through the humiliation process of being chosen last. Like, what is exciting about that? We're doing a draft and everybody's saying who they don't want to get. And the person that's picked last is the person that just end up on the team because don't nobody want to pick them. What kind of message are you sending to the other multi-million-dollar players who work their butt off to become all-stars? And you think this is a good thing? Nobody's playing defense. Nobody even watches the All-Star game anymore. Because David Stern didn't coddle players. He was stern for a reason. Look, the whole thing and the foundation has been laid out. LeBron James don't want anything to do with this tournament no more. He wants to focus on the season. It's done. It's over with. Let's not talk about it because it's not going the way he thought. No one's praising Bron. No one's kissing his butt. No one's saying, hey, man, you guys are great. Nobody's doing any of those things. So he's mad. So now he don't want anybody talking about it. He just want to move on. So when they was talking about raising the banner, and he saw all the backlash from the true core Laker fans, and they tried to send their apologists to explain to explain this. They sounded so stupid trying to justify the reason for having that banner. It made it even worse. It's a championship. So they only hang up championships. It is a championship. Even though it's 7 games, it's still a championship. No, dummy. It isn't. It's a tournament. And if you want to go hang it somewhere, that's fine. But when you're the staple of the entire league, you're the staple of the entire league. The Los Angeles Lakers are that example. They are the staple of the NBA, them and the Boston Celtics. And you think it's a good idea to hang up a tournament banner? The NBA wanted that hung up to try to promote and sell this damn thing and shove it down people's throats. And what made it worse is that Kobe Bryant and everyone else knows we don't do that here. We don't celebrate that. We don't. We don't celebrate division banners. Other teams did because, hell, the chances of them winning a championship was slim to none. But the owners of the team decided, we too big for that. We don't celebrate conference championships because we're in the finals all the time. So our thing is the finals. That's what we celebrate. We don't have time to get excited for a division title. That doesn't make any sense. Now, the grind of the everyday season is going to start to wear on you. The muscles get tight. Them bones start to break and crack when you walk. That plane ride. That red-eye flight. Getting to your hotel room. Gotta ice down. Your muscles aching. You're getting hit in the face. You ain't recovering as quickly as you did when you was in your 20s. Oh, that started to weigh on you, Bron. That started to weigh you down. You feel it yet? I feel it. You know what it is? It smells like retirement, bum. Sit down. Let somebody else have their career. It's their time. Your time been over since 2018. You've been milking it. Should have never came to the Lakers. You've accomplished nothing coming to the Los Angeles Lakers. Nothing. You've embarrassed the franchise. You're an embarrassment to the franchise. All you've done is cause controversy since the moment you showed up. What we said you were going to do when you got there. We knew you weren't going to win a championship. You're not good enough. And if anybody know they give you one, it's corrupt. Because you're not good enough to beat these guys. I don't want to hear anything about LeBron ain't got no help. LeBron need players. No, that record is broken. Okay? I'm tired of the broken LeBron cycle that happens every year. I told you, I don't want to hear it this year. He started the season off. Y'all said he got all the weapons he needed. Oh, we're going to be dangerous. We're going to win 60 games. That's what y'all said. 60 games. I don't think you finna win 60 now. How you gonna win 60 games now? How the hell are y'all gonna win 60 games now? And all the good teams are in the West. Who y'all gonna bleed? Who y'all gonna compete against? Oh, y'all gonna go against the low tier seeds? No, you're not. Y'all want to play the Timberwolves, but y'all can't beat OKC. Y'all can't beat none of those teams because y'all are the low tier seed too. Hell, OKC will run y'all out the gym. The Orlando Magic gonna give y'all fits. Hell, the Timberwolves might be whooping y'all ass. This is what I'm trying to get to people to understand. You're old. And the players that's young and want to run, you're in the way. You think D-Lo just forgot how to play basketball? No, you're in his way. D-Lo is a one-on-one basketball player. But he needs the spacing on the court, but he can't get it if you're just standing around. That's real easy to defend a man that's just standing in one spot. LeBron will get a ball to somebody else and go stand around. On defense, he plays a zone. They got to play a zone to protect him on the court. And then people got to come help him out because he's a liability on defense. Because he's too old to be out there and he can't defend these young 20-year-olds. Whenever there's somebody, a 6'7", athletic person on the court, and that all five men are a threat to score, LeBron James is in trouble. He's in trouble. If they got an inside game, you could beat the Lakers. You could beat them every night. They have no defense on the interior. None. AD don't even try to defend down there. He doesn't have an inkling. A 6'5" guard could box him out of the paint. And why is that? The same thing Tom Brady is talking about with the NFL. Everybody's talking about Tom Brady a hater. No, he ain't a hater. He's telling the truth. The quarterback position sucks in the NFL today. The game is sloppy. All this season, it's been third-string quarterbacks. Third-string quarterbacks. Why? Because of injury, because of everything. You've seen third-year quarterbacks, first-year quarterbacks, second year. So the game is marred. You've seen a lot of bad quarterback play. You've seen a lot of bad football this year. And it's mainly because what Tom Brady said. You're not allowing these guys to play the game. These defensive guys can't make plays on like the way they used to. So it's not like these offensive guys are that good. You've changed the rules to limit the defense. So the defensive guy is handicapped because you want more scoring in your league. So you are altering the game. And that's why the games are crap. A lot of them have turned to straight mush and horrible football play. And when Tom Brady says it, you have to pay attention because Tom Brady is the best to ever do it. So he knows exactly what terrible quarterback play looks like. Same thing with the NBA. I can't compare these guys to the greatest players of all time because why? They've loosened up the rules to make it easier to score. And this bum could barely get 20-something points. It's easier to score now, and he barely gets 23 points in a game. Let that sink in. Everybody's averaging about 30. You got about 7 to 8 people now scoring 30. When in about the last 30 years, look at him. He ain't happy. Why? NBA Cup championship. Why? Look, they got his head right. Look at that. Patches. Patches, we're depending on your bum to get the Lakers through. This doggone cup is 'cause of you. Adam Silver got a good old plan. He gonna help the Lakers get to the promised land. All he needs you to do is suck it up. Get to the championship and give you a cup. I know that the whole thing gonna be corrupt. He gonna put the low-seeded teams against you, even though y'all suck. He said, Bron, I'm depending on your bum to pull the Lakers through. We know it's all up to you. Old Bron said, damn, I'm old. My bones cracking, it's going my soul. It's gonna have to be AD. The Indiana Pacers ain't gonna make a fool of me, man. I'm so tired. I can't get up that bed I slept in last night. It sucked. That tequila out there is affecting my brain. I tried to drink some wine and now I'm feeling insane. They said, Bron, we depending on your bum to pull the Lakers through. This cup is gonna be given to you. Dun, dun. Because they done sat there and gave him this damn cup. They confused the general public because they don't understand any of this. Like I told you, my uncle called me up like, hey, what is this? When they start winning the championships already? They cut the season in half? What's going on? Because they don't know what's going on. They just watch the games. So this was made for the younger audience. For the younger people to keep up with. My uncle and them looking like, what in the world is this? They giving Bron them, they in a championship against the Suns already? So he don't know what's happening. He's just like, man, he called me up. He's like, man, let me call my nephew and find out what's going on around here. We all knew they were going to put this team all the way there to win this championship, even though they tried to sell it as this was made for the smaller teams. Like, this gives the teams that don't get in the playoffs a chance to win a cup. I'm like, they don't have a chance in 82 games? How is this a benefit to them? Because the same team that's kicking their ass, that the reason that they can't get to the playoffs is going to be in the same tournament. So what difference does it make? You didn't do them any favors. They wasn't winning in the regular season, and they still ain't going to be winning because this is still the regular season. So you didn't do them any favors. All the teams he talked about that shouldn't be, that had a chance to be in it, the people that was losing was still losing when they got in there. The Pistons didn't win a game. The Grizzlies didn't win a game. Jesus. The Pacers was already winning games. We ain't gonna even mention how mad I was. I just went to bed last night. I was so mad after the Ja Morant game. That was the most corrupt game I've seen in about 15 years. Gosh, the games, they are just awful at doing this thing, man. Damn, they rigged that game so that Ja and them could come back. They were down 24 points, and then all of a sudden, the Pelicans can't get a call. They can't score a bucket. All the balls just rolling off the rim. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Ja Morant and them getting fouls now all of a sudden. It's just crazy. See, y'all didn't believe me when I told you this. I tried to tell y'all, and they was like, man, the NBA is against Ja. They not. I tried to tell you that. Adam Silver is not against Ja Morant. Not at all. They did not want to suspend him. As I told you, they had no choice. He gave them no choice. They came up with every excuse and reason to get him to get him out of trouble the first time. The whole gun situation, the NBA covered that up. The whole police investigation, where the gun came from, you still got no answer, did you? You didn't get no answer about that gun. They just said, no, the gun wasn't there. It didn't come on the plane. Well, how the hell did the gun get there then? Nobody gonna cover. They just gonna cover that up and keep it moving. So they already covered up the gun incident the first time. And then this incident here, they was like, damn, now we gotta suspend you. They don't want to do it. They had no choice. This became a sponsorship thing. So he had to know that there's no playing around. Like, you can't play like this. They want him in Memphis. Everybody like, Memphis is going to trade him. To whom? For what? Y'all keep forgetting. Ja Morant is one of the most popular players in the NBA. You don't trade him. It's him, Steph, and LeBron. Y'all didn't know? When you go on social media, the most viewed person is Ja Morant, Steph Curry, and LeBron. They are 1, 2, and 3 most Googled people out of the NBA. And why? Because Ja is like jumping out of the gym, dunking on doggone centers. He gonna do something every night that got people like, did you see Ja? The whole day today, that's all you hear. Did you see Ja? Ja Morant did something crazy tonight. Oh my God, he was like right here, dog, and he can't, oh my God. That's all you hear. They are not against Ja Morant. Ja Morant is ratings for them. They want him in Memphis. He's their whole market. Without Ja, you saw what the NBA thought of the Memphis Grizzlies. They didn't care anything about it. He went from loving that trophy to hating it. He loved it when they won. He loved it when they won. Look at LeBron. He was so happy when they won. But when they raised that banner, all his joy was gone. Why he don't have any joy no more? Because he see the fans ain't happy. The fans didn't fall for it. And the Laker fans did not want this raised. Look at LeBron's face. Look how his face was when they raised the banner. He did not want them to do it. He did not want this thing raised. He was mad because of that Kobe video, and it was viral. And all the real Laker fans is like, no, you can't disgrace us. Don't raise it. But this is the NBA's call because they want to promote this thing. Now, what they were supposed to do, and what I guess they are going to do, is they're going to leave a space there. They're going to hang one banner, and then they left a space there. They got 2023. Now, if they win again, they just add the years to the same pathetic looking cheap Dollar General. This thing don't even look like a banner, just like a little flag that somebody put up like a poster board. It looked totally out of place. And they got spaces on it so they can add if they keep winning this thing down the road. So whenever they don't have a team that can contend for a championship, they just add another year to the same Dollar General thing. They ain't got to go spend no money on another one. They just hung this one thing up until they could keep putting years up there. They're like, we're just going to keep stacking years up there. But now we got it up there. So it's not like we're going to hang one up every year. We're going to hang this one thing up and just keep putting the year on there. Look at the look on his face. His look on his face said it all. He's disgusted. He didn't have that look when they won it. He thought this was going to work. He thought this was going to go over and everybody was going to be accepted. He just wanted a giant ashtray. I'm like, no, you want a 1980s ashtray. They used to have those in hotels, buddy. Right by the couch, by the lounge couch. They used to go smoking and stuff and put the ash right there in that giant ashtray. And look at him, he holding up that ashtray. Yeah. Look, they all happy. Yeah, we won something. What did we win? I don't know. It's an ashtray, but we won it. Yeah. We got hats and shirts for this. Bruh, if you see anybody, if you see this in the stores, let me know. They gave them gold medals for winning 7 games. Look. This thing is the biggest joke I have seen in a long time. His face says it all. I told you, he didn't want this thing raised. After he saw all the controversy, LeBron did not want that thing raised. Because he knows how it's going to make him look now. Now he wants nothing to do with this tournament. Because he ain't getting none of the praise he thought he was going to get when they rigged this thing for him. Everybody's talking about his rig. Everybody. He called a timeout and was able to get a timeout on the floor with the Phoenix Suns game. We saw all that. We saw the easy road. No one fell for the BS this time because people on YouTube they outweighing these doggone clowns that they got on ESPN and everywhere else. So all the money on Clutch Sports and all they propaganda pieces trying to sell it, everybody knows it's trash. Nobody bought this. Nobody felt it. If you walking around with an in-season tournament shirt on, you better been playing on the team. Because ain't nobody in the world falling for this. This was the worst thing Adam Silver could have done. This is why I said I wanted them to win it. Y'all came in there bragging. I'm like, no, I want them to win it. I want them to win it. Don't go there and lose. No, you got to win it. Now the failure is complete. Oh, it's even more better that they won it. That's why I told you. The corruption is going to be exploited more when they win it. If they didn't win it and somebody and let's say the Pacers won, then it wouldn't have been discovered. It wouldn't have been covered up like this. It wouldn't have been on full display like this. This had to happen this way. I'm like, oh no, please let them go ahead and close this out and win it. Because this is going to be the greatest reward ever. When this thing blacks up in his face, because nobody's going for it. You can't tell me the Lakers is inferior every night on Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays and Sundays. But on Tuesdays and Fridays, they can't miss a shot. They just want it more on Tuesdays and Fridays. LeBron, who is a career 32% shooter from three. One of the worst shooters from three in NBA history. All of a sudden, on Tuesdays and Fridays, he's shooting 63% from three. And you want to argue with me about a magnet ball? There's your living proof. Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible. And now they are being crucified. Crucified. And deservedly so. Now they coming to Chicago tonight. Everybody's saying, you going to the game? I'm not going to the game tonight. I'm just too tired. I'm tired. This year, LeBron, you got a break. I ain't going this year. Plus, if I go, I'm going to get banned. Y'all know what I did last year he was here. If I go to the game tonight, It's gonna be on. But look how out of place that is. Look at this. World championship. Look at that. 48, 49, 50. Look at them. World championship. 54. You got world championship banners over here. Boom. Championship banner. Championship banner. And then you got this generic thing. That don't fit none of the construct. That has no place up there. That's like your kid come in from school and be like, Dad, look what I won. And then you go like, don't worry, I'm gonna hang it up here with my stuff. I'm proud of you, son. I'm gonna hang this up with I'm gonna hang your stuff up next to mine. This is what I tell you. The failure is complete. This is why I wanted the Lakers to win this thing, because it can get magnified to all embarrassment. This team has 16 world championship banners, and you're going to humiliate them with hanging up this thing here. It has backfired. How many times, Adam Silver, must the fans tell you we are done with LeBron? Okay, 21 years of this. We're done. We ready to move on with the league. Why can't you move on with the league? You got professional talent out here that you're not promoting. I'm not going to do your job for you. I'm going to highlight you not doing your job. Market your league. Promote your talent. This is how the Golden State Warriors came to be the Golden State Warriors. You didn't create them. They created themselves. Y'all were forced to jump on board because they was destroying teams and everybody was talking about them. They weren't part of y'all plan. Y'all plan was the Clippers. Y'all plan was LeBron versus Kawhi and the Clippers. And before that, it was the Clippers with Chris Paul and Lob City. That was y'all concern. Y'all wanted them. Y'all said, oh, we got Chris Paul, the Clippers, and Lob City, and the Spurs. That's it. They're going to be going up against LeBron in Cleveland. Then Kawhi got hurt, and so Kawhi was out. Then that went from Lob City and them. They couldn't get out of the first round or the second round. So when Chris Paul kept getting hurt, and it rolled over to OKC and Golden State. And when Kawhi went down, the Golden State Warriors, because the Spurs was the only thing in their way, and it wasn't OKC, the Warriors took over. Steph Curry in 2015 destroyed the league. Took over the entire league. Changed the game. 2 years in a row, breaking all kind of records. They passed the Bulls in all-time wins. They made themselves a dynasty. The NBA had to jump on board because they were a phenomenon. So the NBA, they just got on board and rode the coattail. They didn't have anything to do with the marketing of the Golden State Warriors. They tried to come up with it late. They weren't paying no attention to them. Then they always try to erase the Golden State Warriors and move on from them. Like, okay, we're ready to move on. Why are you ready to move on from Steph Curry and the Warriors? Because it's finna hurt LeBron James' feelings. Because Steph Curry's getting everything and he ain't got nothing. How's Steph winning more than him? Because Steph doing it legit. Now, here's the bigger picture. Now that they wanted to step through them, Kawhi and Paul George, that was supposed to be the Western Conference Finals before COVID hit. They wanted the Lakers to go up against the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. Once again, stepping over Golden State. KD went to Brooklyn. Klay Thompson's out. Kevin Durant was out. That's what I'm saying. We got to stop. We got to stop this thing that we do. We honor garbage. Nobody cared about the scoring record till LeBron James got close to breaking it. And they told you to care about it. Nobody cared about when Michael Jordan wasn't close to breaking Kareem record. And nobody ever said, man, you ain't breaking the scoring record, so you can't be the greatest of all time. No, but Michael Jordan ain't close to breaking none of the records. If he'd have played as long as these guys, he would have. But Michael Jordan wasn't trying to break all the records, be number one rebound, number one assist, he didn't care about that. He cared about winning championships. Wherever he plays, he plays. He's not playing for stats. His thing was, when I'm playing to win a championship. That's it. Whatever numbers I get, I get. Now, everybody want to start talking about now the scoring record meant something. That's why they set Carmelo down. His points and LeBron points were neck and neck. His regular season points and LeBron James points were close. Then they told Melo for no reason, next season he got to come off the bench. And he was like, why? I'm averaging 24 points a game. This man was averaging 24, 8, and like 4. And you telling somebody averaging 24, 8, and 4 that they got to come off the bench? He was the leading scorer. It's like, well, okay, so you telling me I can't score no more or something? Like, you don't get it. He was like, I went to OKC to be in a big three. Then after that, I just can't play no more. Like what the hell? I got to come off the bench? Because they want you coming off the bench to drop your scoring average down so that LeBron can have the advantage. Just like they gave LeBron Rookie of the Year for no reason. Thanks, Marquise. Appreciate that. Happy holidays to y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. The like button is free. Y'all, I know we've been here for a minute, but hit that like button up, y'all. Yeah, y'all, I know y'all been here riding. I forgot to tell y'all to hit the like button coming through the door and everything else. It's important so they can know y'all real people and not bots. You know, it ain't like Gil's Arena, you know, where it's all this fake traffic. Yeah, you know, right, because everybody don't hit the like button and stuff like that. They kind of start thinking people just fake. We got 600 people in here. We should at least have 400 likes, hands down. 400 likes. The likes is free. The super chat works. The super thanks works. My cash app is Carcino, Karceno. And I've seen a lot of y'all send me a lot of birthday love on my cash app. I appreciate y'all for that. Really do. After Kobe Bryant retired in 2016, the Lakers were an anomaly that was fading. LeBron James was going to come over to the Los Angeles Lakers. And they was like, you know, would you be okay with playing with, you know, LeBron? You know, like LeBron is cool with playing with Kobe if Kobe's going to be okay to, you know, it being LeBron's team and Kobe's going to be the second wing, you know, and ready to turn over the ship to LeBron. And Kobe is not okay with that. He's like, man, I don't want no part of that. Like, LeBron can do his own thing. Like, it's not hate. It's just that I don't want to be in the way of that. Because if we don't win, they're going to blame me. I'm coming off injury. You know, I got to try to work myself back. And they're going to be coming here thinking, you know, NBA championship. And if I'm not at the point I need to be, I'm not finna go for that. So, all right. First super chat. There you go. Appreciate it. Look at that. The first super chat ever. That's what's up. Oh no, my birthday was the 13th. I was born on Friday the 13th. That's why I always like those movies, Friday the 13th. Well, LeBron brings controversy everywhere he goes, and Kobe knows that. And he wouldn't want to be a part of that. He knows what comes along with LeBron. Everywhere he goes. Cleveland was like that. He came to the Lakers. What happened? As soon as he got there, Magic Johnson ended up quitting. The whole team turned against him when he tried to trade all of them, and they found out about it with the Dale Demps situation, trying to get AD over there early. And Dale Demps rejected the trade, and they were stuck with those players for the rest of the season. So they couldn't get AD to next year. And that made them upset, you know, that the deal didn't get done. So they fired Dale Demps and got somebody else in there who was LeBron's former GM when he won the title in Cleveland to get the deal done. Again, this league that's designed to help only one player. And, you know, the thing about, like I said, about a magic trick, the thing about magic is for people not to know how it works. That's the key to magic. The illusion, the effect has to be believable. It has to look like, damn, how did he do that? If they know how you do the trick, it takes away from the trick. Why can't people see that or understand that? If it takes away from the trip, then that's what it is. What did I mess up on with my major figures in state property? Because everybody told me I was on point. So I don't understand what I messed up on. Believe me, people from Philly was like, yo, I'm feeling that. That's the truth, man. Thank you for giving some props and shining major figures. I actually did a whole nother major figures one. Did you see that one? I did a video talking about how Irv Gotti did the Murderers album and put it out at the same time as Major Figures and copied their album cover and everything to try to stop their sales. They was putting together the group anytime in any way, but they put it out at the same time. You should go check that out. Yeah, you should check that one out. That was good. Oh, thanks, Terminate J. Oh, oh yeah, Oskito was like one of the real ones. Oskino was the one that reached out to me out of any of them, and he was just getting into the YouTube game. He had just did a show in Indiana, and he's like, "Man, oh, I see y'all be getting money, man." Like he's like, "Oskino is smart. Like I ain't know y'all was getting money like this on the internet," and that was years ago. And then he hit me up and was like, we was real cool and spoke. I did a video one time about I did the truth behind, another dude from Philly and him and a beef, and he asked me to take the video down. He was like, "Look, man, that dude dead now. His family don't need to go through that. Your video is right." He's like, "Everything you said about the video is right. It's just that dude ain't here no more. And I don't want my name caught up in that. Going back. He got kids and family members that miss him." And dude ain't here no more. So I said, "Oh, no problem." Took it down. And that video had a lot of views too. And I just took it down because it's about moral compass, like moral principle. And he ain't called me threatening me like, "Yo, man, you better take that down." No, he was just saying, "No, man, can you please take it down?" And I took it down. Yeah, at first I went at them for that Breakfast Club interview. So yeah, he was real hot at first, and he's like, "Man, I know what you doing, man." So that's what got us talking. And then once we spoke, then we was all cool. See, here's the thing about Magnu. He's more of an in-game shooter and scorer than a three-point contest guy. Absolutely. But let me get situated here. I'm gonna get up with you guys a little later, and I won't be going to the Lakers game today against the Bulls. I'm just too tired to go, man. I'm just like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like going down there and getting into it with LeBron and getting banned from the NBA. Because that's all that's going to happen. If I show up, that's what time it is. And if I see Rich Paul, I'm going to stick him in the face. So, why go through that? Why go through all that? It is what it is. And that's just that. But yeah, I will be watching the game. Rooting for the Bulls. Can you believe that? I'm out.